Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pentiment. So it's been over 1 week since the last episode, and I apologize for that. You see, I've been working on my latest My Thoughts on video, and I tried to get it done by the last weekend, but obviously that didn't happen. I seriously need to stop breaking the longest My Thoughts on video record, because this one is going to be the longest one, about 26.5 minutes long. So yeah, that's what I have been doing. And because it took much longer than I anticipated to finish that video, I decided to take a break from editing that video and play this once again for a change. So in the last episode we found a ledger that proves that Guy has been stealing money from the abbey, but not for himself, according to him. He stole the money to help the persecuted Jewish families in Europe, because at this point in history, Jews have been banished from quite a few places, like Spain for instance, thanks to the Spanish Inquisition. The other option for the Jews was to become Christian themselves so they could stay, and Guy is one of those Jews, and his family, or so he claims anyway. But we have to be real here. Even if everything he said is true, that still doesn't mean that he didn't kill Otto, because he has a motive. Otto knew about Guy's misdeeds and mishandling of the abbey's money, and he had the means to kill Otto and escape the murder scene swiftly by running through the woods and then to the aqueduct ruins, and use that to get back to the abbey without being seen. And of course the disguise also helped a lot. So yeah, Guy right now is our number one suspect, and I believe that he's the killer. But now, we still have a bit of time left before the sunset, and that's when the peasants must release the abbot and the monks from the library here, because otherwise the Duke will send soldiers here and put everyone who stands in their way to the sword. So we still have a little bit of time before that deadline. So I was thinking that let's go to the Golden Hand and buy a round of drinks for everyone and see if anyone confesses something interesting while being drunk. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Let's go to the Golden Hand. Okay, and here we are. So I think that we should talk to Nico first. Have you given any more thought to buying the house a round of drinks? You'll be here a while if you do. Yes, I'm willing to give it a try. Have a seat then. Folk filter in as they finish their work for the day. Wow, this place is packed. Hey! Well, hey to you too, Hannah. Father Thomas does not look very happy. Anyone else who will recognize? And there is Dr. Stolch, I think was his name. I don't know who these people are. Seems very nobleman. And then we have this Landsknecht. I still don't know how to pronounce those mercenaries' titles. Andreas here says he's buying drinks for everyone. Before you get too excited, I would like to say a few words about the man Tassing just lost, Otto Zimmerman. I know it's hard to think about anything about the Duke soldiers right now, but just listen for a moment. Oh, we're having a speech now. A toast. Otto was a good man. Otto was an ordinary man like any of us. Otto could be an asshole. He was a good man. He stuck up for the people in this town. He hated the abbot and the abbey. He was a fine carpenter like his father before him. He stuck up for the people in this town. And he was a loving husband to Eva and a good father to Ertz. That's the child's name, Ertz. Tassing has lost a fine man. Well, he was a loving husband and a good father. This will be remembered. His reward in heaven will be equal to his good deeds on earth. Hopefully Saint Peter is in a charitable mood today. He will be fine. He'll be in heaven, I'm sure. To Otto. Everyone please exercise moderation. Do not drink too heavily in Otto's memory. We aren't Lutherans. He doesn't like Lutherans, I see. Lutherans, the most prominent of the Protestant branches. Lutherans were banned from propagating their ideas in the Holy Roman Empire and suffered severe persecution for their beliefs. And then the 30 Years' War started. Basically between the Protestants and the Catholics at the start anyway. Martin, too late. Oh, Martin. Packed house. Okay. Martin is quite hammered. Maybe he will tell us something interesting later. These people look very curious. The way how they are drawn is slightly different. Are they pilgrims? Barbara. Who's Barbara? I don't recognize her. Are you the man to thank for the drinks? I am. Oh, it was nothing. You're welcome. In truth, the drinks are to honor a dear friend who recently passed away. I simply wanted to toast and drink to his memory. A kind gesture. Thank you. Yes, thanks. It was a long road here from Micheldorf. I don't know how to pronounce that. We came to visit the shrine of Saint Moritz, but the sisters said it's closed because of some trouble. Well, it's more than the monks are hiding from the peasants in the abbey. That's one way to put it. I think they are just trying to protect it in case the peasants get rowdy. Well, that's one way to put it. Well, our priest told me to take a pilgrimage here after God saved my little goat's life. Little goat, okay. I'm very happy for your goat. She means the boy. Yeah, I figured that she must have been talking about a child or something and not a literal goat. Philip over there. This one? Okay. God damn it, Philip, get off that table. Don't curse, father. Oh, alright. Where are you going? Little boys can be frustrating sometimes, you can't help but curse. That's to say nothing. Anyway, the boy climbed up in a tree, jumped off and landed his hand on a board with nail through it. Oh, Jesus, that must have hurt. I once stepped on a nail, it hurt. His arm swelled like a bloated pig in the sun. Must you describe it that way? Well, it did. He had such an awful fever, like he was boiling in his own skin. I prayed to God to save my little goat, and the next day a miracle. It's true, that very next day. Thank God. I intend to, that's why we came. I asked our priest in Micheldorf how to thank God. Since the little goat's arm had swollen so badly, he said we should make a pilgrimage to see the hand of Saint Moritz. Philip, off! Oh, another he's on another table. So you can imagine how disappointed we are that the shrine is closed. This will all be resolved soon. It's just a misunderstanding between the peasants and the abbot. Just wait a few more days. What difference does it make? Of course, hopefully you won't have to wait long. Well, it's just a misunderstanding between the peasants and the abbot. If you say so, this nonsense in Salzburg has been going on for months. Probably that Martin Luther's fault. Well, to be fair, Philip! I'm sorry, the boy won't listen. It's no trouble. Do I know you? It's possible. I traveled around a bit when I was younger. Ah, that must be it. Thank you for returning the boy. So, like I was saying, it wasn't really Martin Luther's fault that the 30 Years' War started. By the way, he actually he opposed the war, to be honest. Were you here on St. John's Eve? Well, I know that it's not 30 years war right now, but we are getting to it. We are getting to it at this point. Anyway, no, we arrived yesterday. Why? I'm trying to figure out if someone in town was involved in my friend's death. No, I don't think we could have help. I don't think we could help with that. Alright, thanks anyway. Until next time. Until then. A glimmer of recognition. Joshua, one of the peasants staying at the Golden Hand, seemed to recognize Martin from one of the other towns they had passed through. Okay, I don't see how that's relevant to us, but okay. How about up here? Werner. Was it Werner Stolch, your name? Okay, seems to be... I don't know if that's Latin or something else. Okay, it must be Italian or Spanish. Ah, Master Malheur, thank you for the drink. Care to join us? The other doctors and I are having quite the chat. Doctors, huh? I would love to join you. Or if you don't mind, I would like to listen. Nothing like a little drink to lubricate the mind, I say. I would be honored to join you. Certainly. I'll introduce you. Gentili Dottori? Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. So he's basically introducing us. Andreas Malheur and Nuremberga. That must be Nuremberg. Master artist from Nuremberg. Even I understand that much. Let's see. Marcantonio Orsi, Vincenzo Ambrosi, and Angelo Cacciarni are esteemed doctors from Bologna, traveling to Flanders. Bonus vos noscere est. And what option was this again? I'm not sure. This is not the Spanish option that I chose at the start of the second act. Well, let's say this. It's nice to meet you. It is a pleasure to meet you. Okay. It is a pleasure to meet you. Ah, okay, so they are speaking Italian. Possiamo parlare tutti italiano. Ah, what a relief. We can all speak in Italian. What were we discussing? Pliny the Elder's Natural History. Pliny the Elder, that name isn't too familiar to me. Pliny the Elder, a 1st century Roman historian, statesman and philosopher, known for his work Natural History, which many consider the first encyclopedia. Interesting. It's shit. That's unnecessarily reductive. Andreas, are you familiar with Pliny the Elder's Natural History? Haha, that would be funny. Why would an artist know natural history? Well, we did study at the university. I must admit my ignorance, but please continue your conversation, gentlemen. I studied in university to sharpen my Latin. No. We didn't go to a university for nothing. That's quite admirable, especially since there must be a little practical use for it as an artist. Practical use is not the only use, and enjoyment can come from many things. Fair enough. Well, where were we? Natural history is shit. Still. Niccolo Leoniceno. I don't recognize that name. I know Niccolo Machiavelli, but I don't know Leoniceno. So said Niccolo Leoniceno 30 years ago. And this is nothing new. Why does it still need to be debated? Okay, so who is this guy? Niccolo Leoniceno, 15th century Italian physician and humanist, dedicated himself to correcting mistranslations of Pliny's natural history and verifying existing medical texts. Okay. Let's make this go a bit faster. We are all still using the text in our practice, so the debate is ended, is it not? Unless Leoniceno has published a work to replace Pliny. Of course he has not, but the question remains if the mistakes in natural history are simply transcription errors or something worse. Even Colenuscio, Pliny's greatest defender, admits there are translation errors. Everyone accepts this. True, yes, but Leoniceno's criticism is deeper than that. He also calls into question the Arab sources we rely on to identify our medicines. Between transcription errors and bad sources, why does anyone still revere it as though it were the word of God? Well, yeah, many ancient Greek and Roman texts were brought to the Muslims in the Middle East. They translated them into their own language, and then they were over time, especially during the Renaissance era, brought back from the Islamic Middle East to Europe. And thus some of the old classical texts that were thought to be gone were rediscovered that way in Europe. Anyway, dare we ask your opinion on the matter, Andreas? Well, I don't have much of an opinion on that, because I don't even know about this work. It's been over 1,000 years since Pliny wrote natural history. It's time for educated men to make a new reference. Oh, my interest in it is purely recreational, and in that regard, I think it's great reading. I'm only an artist. I appreciate your consideration, but I don't think my opinion is worth much. It's been over 1,000 years since Pliny wrote natural history. It's time for educated men to make a new reference. Oh, my interest in it is purely recreational, and in that regard, I think it's it's great reading. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. If you say so, I wouldn't read it if I didn't need to. Didn't someone just die here on St. John's Eve? Angelo, that's who we toasted to. Andreas bought the drinks. Oh, my God, I'm sorry, Andreas. My German is so poor I didn't understand. Don't trouble yourself over it. Well, there you have it. Well, don't trouble yourself, I guess. Did you know the man well? Well enough, he was a good man. Yes, I considered him a friend. Not that well. I lodged at his wife's home for a while a few years ago. Yes, I considered him a friend, even though we didn't talk to him that much, to be honest. But let's say that he was our friend. Then I pray that he is near to God. I was there when it happened, or right after it happened at least. That's right, Dr. Stoltz. Oh yeah, it was Stoltz. And his neighbor were the first people on the scene. Was that what all the commotion was about? It woke us up, but we didn't know what was happening. Interesting. Did you see anything unusual? Interesting. Did you see anything unusual around that time? We called out for the innkeeper. He and his boy came out and looked confused. Anything else? Okay, what do we have here? Wait, where was Hannah? Why would only the innkeeper and the boy come out? If she is unaccounted for, that gives her an opportunity to have been involved in the murder. Yes, but her motive for it is kinda weak, in my opinion. I mean, her motive would have been that if the peasants become too rowdy, and they do something to the Hand of Saint Moritz, the holy artifact here, then the pilgrims would stop coming here, and that would hurt the inn in this tavern economically really bad, and she wanted to avoid that. That would be her motive. Not as strong as Guy's motive, if you ask me, but hey, you never know. Maybe that was a good enough reason for her to kill him. Anything else? I heard there was an accident by the town hall. It was no accident. Someone intentionally loosened some lumber that dropped on the poor man's head. As he arrived on the scene, Dr. Stoltz saw a suspicious figure lurking in the darkness. Did he? Did he say that? I don't remember. What? It was murder? Oh hi, Hannah. We were just talking about you. Yes, and I'm making a list of suspects. Yes, and the peasants are blaming the abbot. It appears so. Well, I'm making a list of suspects. Oh! I'm so sorry. Just a moment. Do you remember anything else about that night? Getting nervous there, Hannah? No, I'm afraid not. I wonder if she can understand us, since we're talking in Italian here. Ah, well, the entire evening is still shrouded in mystery. It was nice meeting you, gentlemen, but I must attend to other business. Safe journeys. Many thanks. God be with you, Andreas. Oh, Andreas. Yes, Werner? Persuade Werner. Persuade him about what? Well, this should be an easy success. Maybe it's nothing, but the murder has got my mind turning over possible suspects. I've seen Otto and Martin Bauer talking a great deal in the last few weeks. Well, yeah, they are on the same side to rebel against the abbot. I can't argue what the matter was, but you should know there's something strange about Martin. Strange how? A year before you first came to Tassing, I treated young Martin Bauer for an injury. He cut his side open, falling on a rough fence post. The wood was jagged and tore his skin considerably. Well, that must have hurt. It healed quickly enough, but it left a bad scar, about 8 inches long and 4 wide. What's so strange about that? I examined him for a minor rash a month ago. He doesn't have the scar anymore. It's completely vanished. Oh, well, that is indeed very curious. A miracle? Touched by the hand of Saint Moritz? Believe it if you want, Andreas. I think you and I both know there's a much simpler explanation. Thank you, Werner. I have occasionally thought poorly of you, but I realize you're an honest and hard-working man. The people of Tassing should be proud to have you. Huh, I appreciate the sentiment. Until later, Andreas. So that very ugly scar on Martin's side just went poof, it vanished. That's very curious. But what would that have to do with the murder? I can't see how those two are related. Well, Martin is hammered. If only we could just talk to him. What's happening here? Oh, we can talk to this Samuel guy. He seems like an interesting fellow. Andreas Malheur, right? You are staying at the Abbey guest house, aren't you? Yes, and yes, I'm a guest at the Abbey. Excuse me, I don't think we have met. How do you know my name? People say you got some old witch killed a few years back. In a way, yes. No, that's not true. I don't want to argue about it. She wasn't a witch, just an old woman, and she got herself killed. Fair enough. If I die on the battlefield by someone else's hand, I still put myself there. I was just telling young Hans and Fabian about the life of Landsknecht. Oh, how the hell ever you spell that. And yeah, so I was right, he is one of those mercenaries. So, Landsknecht. Mercenaries found throughout the Holy Roman Empire in service of the Imperial Army. They are known for their colorful and flamboyant fashion, their ferocity and their short lifespans. Yeah, mercenaries do tend to have short lifespans, don't they? What's the pay like? Is it dangerous? 4 gulden a month, and yes, it's dangerous. Gulden, how much is that? Gold coins used as currency throughout the Holy Roman Empire. Though different standards exist for the gulden in different regions, it is generally equivalent to the Florentine florin. Okay, that still doesn't answer my question on how valuable that is, but okay. And yes, it's dangerous. Mind that you do have to pay for your own equipment. How much? 13 to 15 gulden. Damn, that's more than 10. Yes, it is. It's 3 to 5 more than 10. Do you have 10 gulden? Oh no, I don't have any gulden. You see what I'm dealing with here, Muller? You, boy. Me? He looks so scared. Yes, you look like you are from a family that isn't completely impoverished. Want to join up? The boy is my apprentice. Well, are you tired of being my apprentice? Well, are you tired of being are you tired of being my apprentice yet? The boy is my apprentice. Oh, my apologies. No offense intended. None taken. I understand your instinct, though. Caspar is a fine lad. Well, it would be a little silly, wouldn't it? Going from an artist apprentice to a soldier. Well, Caspar is a fine lad. I'll never let you down, Master Andreas. Well then, would you be interested in playing a card game to pass the time? We are playing Landsknecht. I have no idea what that is. I think I have played that game before in a brothel. Well, you haven't played my version, but I can explain the rules as we go. Want to play? Why not? The rules are simple enough. Pay attention, boys. If you forget everything else, remember that you want to see a card that matches what's in front of you get dealt into the center. That means you win. Okay. If you see matching cards going into the discard pile, your chances of winning are going down. Because there are only 4 of a... I think he's supposed to say, because there is only 4 of a kind in the deck. Now, at the start of each hand, everyone has to ante in money to play. With 4 players, we each ante a penny. Alright. After the ante, the dealer shuffles, then deals 1 card to every player at the table, starting with himself. All cards are dealt face up in this game, so we all know what we are dealing with. Alright. These are some beautiful looking cards, by the way. I was just thinking that, is the art of all of these cards also made by hand back in these days? Because I don't think that printing press was so advanced that they could copy images like this yet. But I could be wrong on that. But imagine if you had to actually paint all this art by hand. That would make these cards incredibly valuable. But anyway, the value of the card is only important if we run through the whole deck, but it may influence your strategy. Okay, and we got is that looks like a letter B, but it could be 13 too, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a B. They have a K, and that's a D. In this game, the Queen is the high card, followed by the King, then the Farmer. Well, I seem to have neither. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Unless it's 13. Each turn you can raise by the ante, stay or fall from the game. Like, let's bet. What the hell? However, if any players, if any player raises, every other player must meet the raise. When all players are finished, we deal 3 cards into the discard pile. Then we bet again. Okay, none of our cards are in this pile. I guess we have to pay more. Then one goes in the middle. If it matches any player's card, that player wins. Well, it doesn't. If it doesn't match, we go through another round until someone wins, or we run out of cards. Not our cards. Fine, guess we have to bet some more. Congrats, Hans. You would have won the money if we were playing a real hand. Hans. Which one of them is Hans? This one? It's not the same card. Or maybe it's because it's number one. Maybe because of the number 1 he would have won. If we run out of cards, the highest card wins. If multiple players have high cards, the highest suit wins. Leaves high, followed by hearts, bells, and then acorns at the bottom. Alright, let's play a real game now. Okay. Okay, we got 4. We got 4 bells. Bet, sure. Well, his card is gone. 2 of his cards, actually. Oh, actually, no, that's 6. That's 7 and 5. Never mind. I was getting hopeful there. Let's bet. Just keep betting some more because everyone else is doing it. Why is the queen higher than the king? Because our lady is the patron of all Landsknechts. I chose to honor her in this way. Interesting. Stay. Well, fine, let's bet some more. Stay. Well, goddammit, this guy is so greedy. That was a pretty card. Stay. Oh my god. Fine. Stay. Someone is about to become very rich. God damn it. This is getting quite intense. Oh, for the love of... That was a nice card too. And I like this one too. Holy damn. That's a king, I take it. King of bells. That seems to be... Is that Queen of Hearts? Or what's D? Or do they have any Qs? I guess not. Well, I guess the D means Queen, I don't know. I'm betting all of my money on this. We're not... We run out of cards in the deck, so the high card wins. Fabian wins. Holy shit, Fabian. Now that one hand has been dealt, the dealer hands the deck to the player on his left. He is now the dealer for the next hand. I wanna win my money back, goddammit. Okay, 4 of acorns. Bet, sure. Oh, can we have some beer, Samuel? Why not? Master Malheur is paying. Here you are, boys. Enjoy. Thanks. I like Mistress Hannah. Dad says she brings food to the men working on the rat house. My dad said she's always over there. Seems weird. At rat house? Maybe it's just a Christian charity. Come on, boys. Back to the game. Let's bet. Stay. Why are they called farmers? They are making books and holding guns. It's just what some people call them. Others may call them knaves, huntermen, overmen. Just they are farmers. No one wants to bet anymore. Are we winning because we got 7 of acorns there? But then again, he also got an acorn. That guy wants to keep all of his money. I don't blame him. I would keep them too. I really love the art on these cards. Where is the 4 acorns, goddammit? Oh, we won. Okay, nice. We got some of our money back. Yeah, I really want to get some money back from this guy, whatever his name was. Let's continue, whatever. This game may not be Gwent or Hearthstone, but this is still quite enjoyable. Have you traveled far, Samuel? I suppose. All over the Empire and down south, Navarre, Milan, Pavia. Must be really far away. I never heard of any of those places. Pavia. I heard about that battle. I think you fought the French. French and Italian. Swiss too. Beat them all. I saw the King of France humiliated as my brothers took him prisoner and led him from the field. French king, I don't know my kings of that area that well. At least not any French kings. If I die in my sleep tonight, I can say that I basked in glory for 1 day of this miserable life. I wonder what French king he was referring to. If you know, let me know in the comments. Yeah, I guess we have to bet some more. Fabian! Oh, god damn it! Wait, how did he win? I wasn't paying attention to what card he had. God damn it! Fabian is such a lucky bastard. Okay, we got 6 of leaves. He got 4 of acorns. Yeah, let's keep betting. If I was him, I would quit. Ah, we won. 21, holy shit. Okay, how much money did we have when we started? I think we had like 15 or so. But we could have had over 22. Oh, he's going all in. He got no money left. Poor guy. Okay, we got 6 of bells. And he's staying out of the game apparently. So it's just me and Samuel. Almost one. If only it had one more bell. Ah, we won. Ah, so it's not only about symbols or whether it's an acorn or bell. It's also about. It's mostly about the number. What? I thought I had more money. Well, you are out now. Sorry, son. You only have 3 silver as well. We are down to 3 players. So the ante and races all increase by 1 penny. Okay. When we go down to 2 players, it will increase by another penny. Sure, let's continue. One bell. Sure. He got no money left either. Samuel wins. Well, that problem has been fixed. Continue, sure. Guess we have to bet. Okay, fine. Oh, there goes 3. 2 3s actually. Okay, let's bet some more. Give me a 3, goddammit. Give me a 3. This bastard really wants all of our money. Where is 3? He said that there's 4 of each card, so we got a 3. The discard pile has 2 3s, so there's only 1 3 left in the deck. If I'm understanding this correctly, they have 6 and 2. Well, there goes my. I'm all in now, boys and girls. God damn it! I lost. Looks like you are out, Andreas. Tough luck. Well, so are you. God damn it, Fabian, you lucky son of a... Should I say what? Wait, how much is this pin worth? Wait, how much is this pin worth? Oh yes, the one that Baron Rothvogel gave us. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go all in with the pin. It's too risky. Well, I guess Fabian is leaving rich. Not my day, I suppose. It's alright, Master Andreas. I know you did your best. This will be remembered in a good or bad way. Thank God I have art to fall back on. Well, that's just how it goes sometimes. Well, thank God I have art to fall back on. Oh. God damn it. Oh, is it gonna be a fight? What's wrong with you? Blind? Dumb? Calmati è stato un incidente. Calm down, it was an accident. Log Otto. I swear. What the hell are you saying? Speak German. Smetila. Come on. What do you want me to say? It's just beer. Oh, you wanna fight? You came to the right place, fancy man. Oh god. Ouch. Oh, come on, now everyone starts fighting. I don't think this is how you wanted it to go. Is it, Master Andreas? We shouldn't get involved, Casper. Just stay out of the way. Start punching? Yeah, no. We shouldn't get involved, Casper. Just stay out of their way. Samuel Crow. Yes. I'll give you 2 groschen to end this fight now. I would love to help, but I normally get paid double rate. Fine, 4 groschen. Oh my. Stop fighting now. Look at that bolt, Jesus. Ouch. Good thing he didn't take out his sword. Everyone out. Everyone out. Well, that was very eventful. Everyone will be waiting to hear my evidence now. I would best head into town and be prepared to name a suspect. Okay, this is in the rat house. Fabian mentioned that Hannah's frequent visits to the rat house seemed odd. She may have been inspecting the site for a convenient way to kill Otto. Well, yeah, maybe. This game really wants us to think that Hannah was the one who killed him. But I'm still gonna go with the assumption that it was Sky. But yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here. How long have I even been playing? I'm not even sure. But whatever the case, I'm gonna end this episode here. And in the next episode, well, we're gonna go to the rat house and name the murderer. Or at least who we think is the murderer, which I think is Brother Guy. And we just have to hope that the peasants will be convinced. And that they will release Father Abbot and the other monks from the library before the deadline, which is when the Duke will send the soldiers in. Will we save the village of Tassing and the Abbey of Kiersau? Find out next time, so until then. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Pentiment.